Hello. Wait a second, and then we'll go and get started. Okay. All right. So this is going to be another update. I'll state again. Uh, the uh, the camera there. I'm actually able to see a little feed here from it. Um, and so if I'm looking over here at the thing, that's what's going on. Anyway, okay. So this is another test of the full body tracking. Um, Interesting. So here's what we got. I updated the avatar a little bit. You can see the hand gestures work now. When I point, it actually points. And if I point like this, she looks surprised. If I point like this, she just is neutral. If I do a peace sign, she smiles. And then I don't have anything for the rock, and I don't have anything for this one yet. But good to know that I'm able to do it with both my hands. Awesome. Okay, other updates that I worked on. I converted the whole avatar. The dynamic bones that were in the avatar are now set as fizz bones, which is vrchat's new, I guess the new plugin that they're using. So you can see, my trackers are on, they're working well enough, and the hair is tracked, so are the ears now, which is really great. Another cool thing you can see is I can interact with the hair. Granted, the controllers tend to lose tracking after I go past this like spot right here. So touching my ears, you can kind of see I kind of have to do with a lot of momentum. But yeah, so that's pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead to switch to the overlay so we can see the physics going on here. Options, config, avatar overlay, fizz bones. Awesome. So you can see all the fizz bones now. This is very distracting to see in the first person view, but that's all right. So you can see the cat ears are mounted to the head, and they just have one pivot that it pivots on like this. So as my head rotates around, that bone moves, and then it's the ears are rooted there, and I have them so like a long piece. Actually, I'll go ahead and I'll do one of these so that I can kind of go over some more of the other stuff. The hair, you see there's 3 in the front there, and they have a bit of an armature to them. I do have like angle limiters on them so that they don't pass through my forehead, but obviously that's not working. So I gotta fix that. The hair on the side, though, doesn't seem to be clipping too bad into my face, so that's probably okay. What else do we have? Yep, cat ears. They're very... They feel right. They feel kind of how I wanted them to be. I might add, like, one more bone. Oops. I might add one more bone. There's, like, this one. I might add another one so that it kind of has a 2-point rotation, like another joint. We'll see how that goes. Ooh, that looked weird, didn't it? Facial expressions are the other thing that I kind of got figured out. I'm actually gonna turn on another overlay for me. Let's see, gestures are on. So if I point, oh, that's not how to do it. Tools, face mirror, that's what I wanted. Great, so now I can see my face. That still isn't what I'm looking for, though. There's a way that I should be able to see the gestures that I'm doing with my hands through like a on-screen. Oh, that's not it either. Well, that's alright. Okay, so yeah, you can see around the other side of the hair too that it's pretty good. very, very wavy as I walk around. If I kind of lean back and forth, it follows me. Um, yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I think that's perfect for what I'm trying to do. I toned down the breast movement quite a bit also, so it's not nearly as, I guess, dramatic as the rest. Um, you can see that my hands are still counting as colliders, I think, for the dynamic bones. So like, I'm gonna have to go and kind of remove those probably, um, because these yellow ones are the ones that we actually want. The ones on my, I guess, my knuckles and then on my fingers. But I'm really happy that I got these working. That's great. I can point. I can point. I can finger guns. I can rock on, and then I can fist like that. Another thing I want to do, I found a really good tutorial for doing high five animations. So when you recognize a collider with another person's avatar, it will, when it recognizes the collision with another person's avatar, it'll make a little sound and play little like sparks. Let me turn. Sorry, these bones are overlaying directly onto my, like, in front of my field of view, and it's really weird. I'll do the proximity. Yeah, so that's gonna be great. Another thing that I changed is now you can see the way my avatar is rigged. I can't like clip through my pelvis as much. I can still with the breasts, and that does look a little weird. So I can either shrink those, or I can kind of play around with some of the settings. The other thing I changed was now if you look inside the sleeve, it just repeats the texture that's on the outside of the sleeve. So instead of having a weird void, that works, and it's actually the same with the skirt. If I lift up the skirt, it just shows the backside of the skirt texture. So again, pretty happy with that. Oops. That's pretty much exactly what I wanted. The glasses are still well transparent, which is ideal. I can't even see, there is a texture on the glasses, but I can't even see them on here. So that's probably fine. That's not something I'm super concerned about. It would be kind of cool to have like a reflectiveness almost. I think that could be pretty interesting. But again, that's something that is kind of low priority. What I do want to do next is add some sort of physics to the skirt. Right now, I'll back up and you'll be able to see. Hello. The skirt right now just follows my leg. But I think if I make it longer, it'd be great if I was able to like jump and it animated. You can see that my hair and the ears all animate. So that would be good. The other thing that I do need to fix also is the soles of the feet. They are currently not customized. I got a good suggestion last night. Put something on the soles of the feet. I do plan to do that. I think that's really funny. Let's go ahead and calibrate real quick, and we'll go from there. I'm gonna check the stream again too. Hello, Lampshade. Yes, we have bones here. That was another thing that I'm actually pretty excited about, is like the internal collision detection, and also collision detection with other people's avatars. So like right now, the way I have it set up, people can come up and touch the ears, and it'll animate. I think that's pretty neat. I enjoy walking around and patting the like different avatars on the head. I think it's really funny. So, I think having some system for that could be pretty cool. What else? What else do we have? I keep kicking things. Hold on, I'm gonna move my actual space. Okay. Much better. Much better. Great. So yeah, this is a pretty quick update. Oh, a couple other things that I do need to look at. One, Ooh, that's interesting. You can't see it, but her feet are clipping into the floor. So let's take a look at the feet. Yeah, they're clipping into the floor. So let me try to recalibrate and we'll see if I can fix it. I'll stand up. Actually, I'll stand kind of slouched because that's how I tend to stand. And then I will calibrate kind of slouched. And now they're like super into the floor. I don't really know why, but I do know that's something the devs are working on, like a skate detection. So I'll get that settled. Ow, I stepped on something. Okay, let's fix this. Hello again. Okay, other things to note. My gestures. I'm gonna put my hands up in front of me so I can have a recording of what it looks like when I do different things. Alright. Let's see. We have right hand. We'll do the right hand ones first, and we'll do the left hand ones. Okay. Right hand, middle finger grip. That's a finger gun. Makes sense. She's surprised. Okay. Trigger only. That's just like a gripping motion. Again, that's fine. I could add something there. I might end up adding something if I wanted to do like a chord with like something on the left hand and something on the right hand, and it does something like that. But we'll see. Thumb pressed onto one of the buttons does a piece. So like my pointer. Actually, this is actually what I'm doing with my hands. So that's pretty sweet. Okay, and then we'll do thumbs up. She smiles. She squints a little bit. That's fine, I think. And then what else can we do? We can do finger guns. Thumbs up. I can do rock on. That doesn't currently do anything. But I'll set it to do something later. Alright, same with the left hand. So we have peace sign. We have point. We have finger gun. We have rock on. Great. So yeah, that's all working well. The only issue I'm having so far is if I do, let's see if I can get it. You can see like the jaw start to clip. I think I just have some combination where one overrides another. That's a funny one. What is this? Like that. That's pretty good. Let's see if I can get it to... I can't seem to find it. Oh, there it went. Oh, that's not easy. Okay, well, regardless, it's been shown a couple times now. Let's see. Options. Config overlay. No. Okay. Yeah, so that, whatever's going on with the mouth there, I think it probably just has something to do with that I have the same... Right now I have a mirror bound on the right and the left. They're all the same. That's funny. This guy. That's really funny. Yeah, so right now they're all the same. And I'm guessing some things like adding on top of each other, or multiplying or whatever. What else about the avatar? Oh, proportions. This is version 5 of the avatar that I've made. I'm going to start version 6 over again in Vroid because because I think that the proportions, now that I kind of know what I'm working with, I do want the proportions to be a little bit different. I'm also going to test some tracking stuff. We're going to go by wingspan instead of height. Oh, now I'm not skating on the floor. That's kind of nice. And now my wingspan seems to make sense, so that's also kind of nice. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, actually, I'll stick with that. That looks way better. Okay. Grab you guys again so I can see what you're seeing. Yeah, so things to fix with the proportions. So, I am a bit of a lanky person, and I think I may have overcompensated for that when I made this avatar. I made the legs really long, and I made the torso a bit shorter than I'd like. And what that ends up happening is, like, if I touch my foot, I guess her shin is too long. You can kind of see that there. So I just need to make the legs a little bit shorter. That was weird. I need to make the legs a little bit shorter. Let me fix this camera. Okay. Oh, now it's crooked. What if I turn on to auto level behavior? Auto level. Look at me. I don't like that. I don't like that very much. Oh, we could do like a super wide angle. Okay, yeah. Turn it down. Perfect. Okay. So again, the arm span is also something else I want to test. I don't think that this current arm span is quite right. So we'll get that figured out. Shoulder span, I still don't know. In some of the tutorials I talked about, they talked about like saggy shoulders. I don't know. I'm guessing that's kind of what we're seeing here. So I'm gonna make the shoulders a little bit wider and see if I can level them out a little bit more. Right now they're kind of like doing this. I want it to be a little bit more like that. The collarbone is also super sharp. I forgot to reduce it. That's kind of a small thing. Her hands and feet. Oh, actually, in this proportion, it's a lot better. My hands are actually close to the right size. That's fine. Her feet are super small, so I'll fix that too. What else? I'm not sure if I have anything else to add. I think that pretty much covers everything. Very nice. Thank you, Lampshade. Okay, one last thing I do want to try. I've been having a lot of issues with the elbow tracking. I am not quite happy with the elbow tracking. So I'm gonna turn it off. And now, things are gonna start to look funky. I'm gonna restart SlimeVR, so we're gonna go dark for a second. Actually, I can just switch over. Okay. Yeah, when I'm in that scene, I don't have audio. That's okay. What I did was I restarted SteamVR without elbows from the slime trackers. So now, what should happen is vrchat will use IK to just do some math and guess where my elbows go. In the past, I've been pretty happy with the elbow tracking. I haven't noticed a big issue with it. So if that's fine, then I'll just keep it probably. We're getting back into vrchat now, so let's just make sure you guys are seeing it, and you are. Alright. To the cyberpunk apartment. Oh, when I look down in this view, I'm actually able to see all the trackers, but they are dressed up as Vive trackers, which I think is kind of funny. It's entertaining, usually. Alright, back here. And let's turn the mirror back on. Alright, we got the mirror. Let's turn my camera back on. And we'll do a couple more tests. Stream camera. Integrate globally. Hello. Alright. we had it like there-ish. Oh, it's perfect. We level it. That's level enough. No, it's not. That's really irritating, actually. If I set it to auto level. Aha. Okay. And then I'm just gonna tilt it towards the ground a little bit more. That ruined it, but that's fine. We'll go from here. Okay, so these elbows are now being generated by SlimeVR. Not by SlimeVR, by vrchat. Oh, I lost full body tracking. Let's go ahead and calibrate that real quick. Boom. Okay. So now, got my feet. I can wiggle them around a little bit. I can... Yep. Sweet. Okay. Yeah. If I reach up, if I reach back like this, for the most part, it kind of knows where my elbows should be. If I'm, like, right now, I have my elbows kind of out, and I have my wrists in, and SlimeVR would be able to cover that better, but, I'm satisfied enough with this, probably, that I may not just wear these trackers most of the time. What I will also do, just as an analog, I'll go ahead and test with another avatar that I do like the tracking on. Okay, this is the other Windows avatar that I have. This is the one that was not made by me, but as you can see, it's kind of where I got the inspiration for putting the Windows 95 logo everywhere. Okay, so this one looks a little bit better, and when I kind of just wiggle my toe, it tracks a little bit better than my other one. Let me just recalibrate again, just to make sure that I'm giving them both a fair shake. Yeah, this one's pretty good. This one also, actually, I'll turn on the overlay real quick. This one has a lot of fizz bones in the ears. I think it has like 3. Yeah. What do you have going on here? Yeah, like 3 in each ear. 1, 2, 3, and then like a couple for each hair. It's got stuff for the hoodie strings. If I back up a little bit more, and then you can grab the hoodie like a cape. It's kind of weird. I don't really want this. I do like the ear kind of wiggly bits. So I don't think I'll go as far as 3, but I think I'll try to, and we'll see how that looks. This one has really good gestures also. I can grab a USB stick. I can point at you, disappointed. Let me turn this off. I can point at you. You can finger guns and kind of wink at people, which I think is really funny. What else is there? This is kind of funny for pictures. Yeah. Okay, that's kind of just a analog as far as tracking comparison goes. Let me find a kind of a more simple tracking avatar. We can be Machina. Or, oh, I had Denji one, that's great. Okay. This one doesn't have as many of the dynamic stuff going on. It's a much simpler avatar, much taller also. That's gonna be fun. Okay. Let's calibrate this one. Like so. It does have the tie track. Actually, let's go ahead and look at what we got going on. Config, overlay, fizz bones. Yeah, so it's just the hands and the tie. It looks like they added one feature, which isn't too bad. But it's pretty simple. And the elbows here are decent. They don't clip into my body, which is good. Even if I do weird stuff with controllers, my forearms clip in, but the elbows themselves don't. That's fascinating. Okay. My knees, so I'm touching my knee in the real world right now. And then if I touch the bottom of my foot, so yeah, it's just a little bit off. Um, that might just be because you're abstracting a real body onto a virtual one. That might just be something that you can't actually like fully fix. Um, I don't know. But hey, I'll keep testing and kind of figure it out. She's so short. Ugh. Okay. Well, this is pretty much all I have. I will go ahead and auto level and give me. Yeah, that's all I have for this update. I am gonna be making another set of slime trackers for a friend, and so I think as I make those, I'll have a better idea of kind of what I need to fix in mine. I already need to reprint my housings. I've butchered these ones. But yeah, that's all I've got for today. This is update 2. Update 2. So I guess update 3 will be whenever I have significant progress. Yeah, update 3 should just be after any significant progress with the avatar. Yeah, I think that's all I got. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Thanks, Slam Shade, for checking in, and I'll see you guys next time.